Welcome back to our channel. It's nice actually being back with another video. We had made a video saying, or Alex gave some pointers on what it's like dating me, a Jamaican girl, a black girl. And some people have been saying that I need to come back and make a part 2 of that video to say what it's like dating a white guy, a Swedish guy. So what do you think? Are you ready to hear the points that I have today? Or do you have an idea already of like the typical things that I could say?
Honestly, I don't have any idea, but I think once I hear what you got to say, it's gonna be like an aha, yeah, sure, because I've heard that before. But no, I don't expect anything particular, no.
No.
And I don't think I prepared my mind for this that much either. It just felt very spontaneous now.
Okay.
So I don't think I gave it much thought before we sat down here in the sofa. But I'm all ready.
Yeah. I must say though, it was really hard to find like these pointers because for one, a lot of these things are like more personality traits and not really anything that's like attached to ethnicity or stuff like that. Plus, Alex, he's...
I don't know how well I represent the typical Swedish
exactly,
person.
he doesn't, because Alex is not the typical white person. His traits are more like a Jamaican almost, so it was really hard. But I did try to think about it, and I came up with some stuff. Most of these stuff are from when we just started dating. So today you're more like me, like we are each other basically. But yeah, the first one. Let's get into the first one. My first point is that from the beginning, and this is something he still has a problem with, and is that you have a really hard time finding the beat in music. You have a really hard time finding the correct beat in the music. So if music is being played and he's dancing, it's like...
I feel everything, every little tone, every little beat. So sometimes I just move, not according to the rhythm, but just according to what I hear. It could be the vocals, it could be the bass, whatever instrument there is. So I don't know how to describe it, but it's like I just move my body to every little sound.
Yeah, I remember one time he was dancing to this music and I was like, but Alex, you're not going on the beat, you're just like everywhere. So then he said to me like, yeah, but I hear everything, so I'm dancing to everything. So he says like he's dancing to the person singing, he's dancing to the drums, the piano, everything, so he's just like all over the place. But yeah, that's the first one, like you just can't.
She taught me how to whine though.
As you said in the first,
I know how to skank.
Yeah, you've gotten way better.
So yeah.
You're not supposed to look.
I did not see. I promise. I swear.
Okay.
I swear to Jah.
Okay, the next one I'm gonna say, I think it's more like 50-50 of like it being a personality trait and not attached to ethnicity. But with my experience,
you don't like how I smell.
No, stop that. You smell good.
You don't like how I talk.
Come
you don't
on,
like
stop
how
it.
I look.
Stop it. Seriously? Look at that. No, but before, like with Jamaican guys, for example, Jamaican guys, they're not, most of them are not so keen on showing public affection. Or they don't walk.
Public affection.
Yeah.
What is public affection?
It's called PDA, public display of affection. I think that's what it means. But it's like, for example, I've told you.
They keep their emotions inside.
No.
No.
For example, I've told you before when we just when we met back in Jamaica.
Like physically.
Physically,
okay.
yeah. And we were walking in the streets. He would always like hold my hand, and I thought it was so weird because I'm not used to that. And he would just hold my hand all the time. Like before in Jamaica, if you're walking with a guy that you probably like or something, and you know, Jamaican guys, they're like gallis. So sometimes they'll walk behind you or a little in front of you. So not
Beware now, you're generalizing. Don't step
some.
on anyone's toe.
I said some. I said
Yeah.
some.
Be careful now.
So they walk a little bit of distance sometimes. It depends. But Alex, he's not afraid of really showing PDA. Like he'd hold my hand, kiss me in public. I mean, I think that's just like in Jamaica, me kissing someone in public or something can be weird. The people be like, when we go on the road a kiss and
But I'm not afraid of showing my lioness some affection and
I know,
so
and that's what
on
I'm
the
saying.
streets.
Yeah, because I think
I want to kiss you up like this. But I would definitely just show you some affection on the streets.
Yeah.
With manners. With manners.
But as I said,
with manners and respect.
as I said, it can just be just a personality thing and not ethnicity thing. But I mean, with my experience, I've never had that much PDA in Jamaica. But with Alex, he's just more like that.
Oh, those shortenings, they just...
PDA. People call it PDA. Next one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. When I came to Sweden for the first time, and I saw when Alex was cooking Swedish food, because Swedish food can be really bland.
With a little salt and pepper.
No exciting taste to it, like some of them at least. He mostly just used salt and pepper.
All
and
right.
I was like...
I'll take that.
I was like, what the hell? Salt and pepper, that's... For me as a Jamaican, I mean, it's a part of the seasoning, but it's not all of it. Like, there's still a lot more that you can put in, not just salt and pepper. But at the same time, it's not like all the dishes that were really. It's like if we're cooking like...
All right, you're a bit harsh if you would say that it's just salt and pepper. It's not the whole dish is based on salt and pepper.
Not the whole dish,
but
no.
parts of it. And
Parts of it.
Yeah.
Most like if he's frying a piece of chicken breast.
Oh, something like that.
Then he sprinkles salt and pepper and then he fries it to go with the potatoes or something.
Not today.
Not today, because I have really...
But it's just that's just Swedish cuisine. I mean, it is. I don't know. Let's just say that I sprinkle more stuff on my food today than just salt and pepper, because.
Thanks for me.
Yeah.
And you wash your meat now also.
That's actually a different thing.
He washes his meat now also. Yep.
The thing, I don't know, like generally, is it because Swedish people don't do that.
What, wash their meat?
Yeah.
No, you guys don't.
I told other like friends, and they're like, huh?
Yeah.
No? Should we? Huh? But I don't know what's right or wrong there.
Just wash your meat, baby. As long as you're doing it, you're doing it now. So
all right.
You have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to worry about. Okay. So the next thing is, as a white person, I realized, I didn't know this before, but I realized that he needs to keep or pay close attention.
Or what?
To keep an eye or pay close attention to your birthmarks. You know how a black person you just have a birthmark that's just like a beauty spot, we call it sometimes, or just like a little patch that shows that, you know, a mark for us. His birthmarks, he has to always pay attention to them, because sometimes they can change color, size, shape, and then that can just be a sign of, you just have to watch out for cancer, really. So that's one thing that a white person has to deal with that a black person doesn't.
Well, that's interesting. Kem and I are out in the bushes.
We're always in the bushes.
Right. But it's always every time we go out in Jamaica, I have to, unless it's a cloudy day obviously, but when the sun do shine, I really need to make sure that I protect myself from the sun.
And then if I put on any sunscreen, he's like, but you don't need it. Why are you... He thinks it's weird that I wear sunscreen, but I mean, they think that our skin don't need protection also. It does. Because, look. It's not weird that a black person wears sunscreen.
I do think so.
No, it's not because
Let's
we
not
have
discuss
the melanin.
sunscreen now, babe. Do you know what they put in that? It probably gives you more cancer than the
Yes,
sun
I
itself.
agree, but still. Comment down below, guys, what you think. Do you think black people really need sunscreen or not? I think we do. Because my skin, if I'm too exposed sometimes, it just...
No, so.
But of course you guys need it more than we do, but it doesn't take away the fact that we can use it too.
No, so. Mm-mm.
What's wrong with you, man? Sure. Alright, come. Next point is, for example, it has to do with my hair and how. So, let's say if I would have my hair slicked back in a bun. He doesn't know how to like carefully touch my hair or so, because if I have it in a bun back and then he's like, oh, your hair look nice, and then he starts to like pet it, he pets it this way instead, like such a nice. Yes,
look what you do now. You mess with the few hair strands that I have left, baby.
So he does like this, so then all of my hair is like pulling out of the bun and getting all frizzy. I'm like, Alex, why do you keep doing that? I was like, but what am I doing wrong?
That's a false accusation.
It's true.
It's not true. I go backwards if
no,
I do
you
anything.
do it. He starts to do it now because he's learned, but before he would bring my hair forward. So like, oh, your hair look nice today.
No, that's a lie.
It's true. You know it's true.
That's a lie.
Listen, guys, that's what he used to do, okay? So then I would just always have to
That's a big lie.
I'm like, you're messing up my hair. It's true. You do that.
A big lie. Next time you ask me to put oil in your hair, it's not gonna happen.
You learn though. You learn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I do take care of your hair.
And yes, you do. Listen, he's good at washing hair. Like the best hair wash I've gotten was from him. No hairdresser, no. I remember one time, I think it was last summer or 2 summers ago. No, 2 summers ago. He was washing my hair outside in Jamaica, and let me tell you, man. Oh God, him scrub up my hair good and just.
No meeting then.
Him gentle, you know, say 4C, 4B here easy for break and stuff. Him do him thing, me give credit for that. Me give credit for that. And then on the other side, because of his Swedish, like if I would go to the salon and get some braids or something and I come back, he's like, oh, I like your new haircut.
That was the first 6 months.
You still do it.
I don't.
You still.
No, I don't. I know it's a hairstyle now.
But he used to say haircut. I'm like, but I didn't cut my hair. My next point, let me see if I have any more. Because as I said, guys, it was really hard to come up with anything for Alex because he doesn't really do stereotypical stuff.
Don't you have any personal trait then?
Personal trait? Well,
none.
One is that I would say that you never really used to moisturize before like that.
I've done that. You mean my face,
your
right?
Face.
But I've done that. It's just it goes a little in periods. I just I don't know.
Yeah, but you see, I don't really have much. It's so.
Do I have a dry? My face dry? My face dry?
I mean, not now because lately he's been like, every time he comes out of the shower, he's like shine as hell because he's like putting on these oils. What do you put on? Jojoba oil or jojo? What do you call that thing? Jojoba? Jojoba? Jojoba oil? Yeah. He comes out looking shine. Say, how you shine so? It's like, what do you mean? Because you have oil on your face, so. Yeah, you've been stepping up your game actually.
Right.
But I don't have that much to like put you in a section really. He's just him. His things that he does is just personality stuff. So yeah, it was really hard really to come up with stuff like that. It's just a simple, down to earth, humble Swedish guy.
Thank you.
Anyway, guys, that was all the pointers I had for today. As I said, it was really challenging to find pointers like that, because at the end of the day, it's more personality traits, and there's no real, we don't need to like label ethnicity and stuff like that, even though it's, I mean,
and I'm Jamaicanized now, so
Jamaicanized.
so I don't have much Swedish traits left. Traits.
You don't have much Swedish traits left. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.